Before we dive into today's vital topic, remember to subscribe, like, and share this video to keep such crucial information flowing. Now let's talk about something that affects many lives: cervical cancer. Knowledge about this disease is not as widespread as it should be, and that's a concern. This video aims to change that by providing practical steps to shield oneself from cervical cancer. Awareness is the first step towards prevention, and prevention is always better than cure. Knowledge is power, and with the right information, you can take steps to protect yourself. To effectively shield ourselves, we first need to understand what cervical cancer is. Cervical cancer is a type of cancer that commences in the cervix, the lower part of the uterus that connects to the vagina. It occurs when the cells of the cervix grow abnormally and invade other tissues or spread to other areas of the body. The early stages of cervical cancer typically don't have any symptoms, but as the cancer progresses, signs may include irregular bleeding, pelvic pain, or pain during intercourse. It's important to note that these symptoms can also be associated with other health conditions, so experiencing them doesn't necessarily mean you have cancer. However, early detection is paramount, as it significantly increases the chances of successful treatment. Regular screenings such as Pap tests or HPV tests can help catch precancerous cells before they turn into invasive cancer. Now that we have a basic understanding of cervical cancer, we can move on to prevention methods. Prevention is better than cure, and this rings true for cervical cancer as well. Let's dive into the first set of practical steps for prevention, shall we? First off, regular medical checkups are your best friend. They allow for early detection, which is key in effectively managing this disease. Women over the age of 21 should consider getting a Pap test every 3 years, while those over 30 can opt for a combination of Pap and HPV tests every 5 years. Next, consider the HPV vaccination. It's a powerful tool in your prevention toolkit and is most effective when administered at a young age, typically between 9 and 26. Lastly, maintaining a healthy lifestyle is crucial. This means eating a balanced diet, exercising regularly, and avoiding harmful habits like smoking. These steps are simple yet effective, and they form the foundation of your shield against cervical cancer. Remember, your health is in your hands. Let's take these steps together to create a healthier future. Building on from our previous discussion, let's delve deeper into more preventive measures. The second set of practical steps for prevention revolves around certain lifestyle choices, with the first being safe sex practices. This includes using protection and limiting your number of sexual partners. It's vital to remember that human papillomavirus, or HPV, which can lead to cervical cancer, is often transmitted through sexual contact. Next, we move on to the topic of smoking. By now, we all know that smoking is detrimental to our health. But did you know that it also increases the risk of cervical cancer? The harmful substances in cigarette smoke interact with the cells in the cervix, potentially leading to cancerous changes. So, kicking the habit can be a significant step towards prevention. Now, let's talk about family medical history. If cervical cancer runs in your family, you may be at a higher risk. It's essential to be aware of your family's medical history and share this information with your healthcare provider. They can then guide you on the appropriate steps to take for early detection and prevention. And lastly, but by no means least, the importance of regular Pap tests cannot be overstated. These tests can detect precancerous changes in the cervix, enabling early treatment and prevention of cervical cancer. By adopting these measures, you're not only protecting yourself but also encouraging those around you to do the same. As we wrap up this enlightening journey, let's quickly recap the key points. We embarked on a mission to understand cervical cancer, a disease that can be prevented and treated with early detection and awareness. We learned about its symptoms, which are often subtle and can be easily overlooked. The key to prevention, we discovered, lies in our hands. Regular health checkups, particularly Pap tests and HPV vaccinations, are highly effective in catching the disease in its early stages. Leading a healthy lifestyle, including a balanced diet and regular exercise, can also reduce the risk of developing cervical cancer. But remember, knowledge is power. Spreading awareness about this disease can save lives. So, let's not keep this information to ourselves. Share it with your loved ones, your friends, your community. Remember, your health is in your hands. Stay informed, stay vigilant, and shield yourself from cervical cancer. Thank you for tuning in, and don't forget to share this video to spread awareness.